Heyo, what's going on guys? Be like to give you back another game of another new game of the channel today. And today we are starting up Greedfall. This looks like a really interesting game. It's an RPG game. I love RPG games. So this game looks like a lot of fun. It's going to be a really long series. So let's not waste any more time and just jump into it. I don't know what it's but I've watched a few things about it, but like not much. It's about a wee bit, it's your enabled, yes, save that, new game load options, and we go game controls, control options, game is a subtitle or let's make the medium, combat UI, exploring UI, tutorials, audio, master volume. Music might be copyright, so I should keep it on away, but about cause I don't know about being copyrighted or not. There we go. Do that. Brightness. I look good. It actually can do things. Aging normal. Let's do this. Normal. If we need to, we will up it, but yeah, I don't think we will. But yeah, I love RPG games. So I'm believing this is like a pirate kind of game as well. So it should really be interesting to see what goes on.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes.
Thought we were a skeleton
The
there.
chin
I
a
would have
tiny
been
bit
what?
lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There. Now, hold the pose.
Oh, we get the credit card. No, hold up, that tweet out the right really well. Right. Let's go. Let's just roll that. Right, let's go. Let's create a guy who want to be a meal. Preset. I want to be able to do that, get me. Let's do this. I think I heard let's do that. Facial hair, mutton chops. What the flip is that? Mutton chops hamburgers. You get like a goodie. No goodies, seriously. I love goodies. I don't know why. You just look so awesome. I stayed up for the beer, that was a bit bad. Alright, a trimmed beer kind of thing. Yeah, we'll do that. Eyebrows. They look like fierce eyebrows. Let's do them. Them. I'll do them. Same colour. Make our whips have a wee bit lighter. Yeah, I'll do that. What colour? Holy flip, my phone went off for that. Let's do that. Eye colour is a blue. Red blue. Do that. Right, everything looks good there. Next step, skills. Warrior, technical, or magic. So if we become a warrior, we get attributes of strength and endurance, recommended talent, craftsmanship and vigor, 100 heavy weapon, 100 firearms. We get accuracy and agility if we become technical, so an element, trap, firearm, 100 blades. And we get science and lockpicking. Ooh. Magic. Perfect. Battlefield. Make combat. Ooh. Metal power, willpower, science. I like lockpicking, so we're gonna go with that. I don't pick yours. Starting your coin upside down. The skill tree is when you will be able to unlock and level up as you progress. That's good to know. So we'll be technical. So yeah. Right to strength. Strength level 1. How many attribute points do we have? 1. Seriously? Agility, metal power, willpower, accuracy, endurance. What's willpower? Willpower is limiting spell duration. It's a little bit like Harry Potter, not a lie. Armor damage. Increase the power of let's do that because I don't know how to skip the age, but do that for now. I'm going to charisma. So he was just press and improve. Oh, okay. Let's pass through certain W by about increases that you slightly recover. Let's say combat. I could be good. That could be really good actually. Allows you to craft busy weapons and armor upgrades. That could be good too. Increases number of ingredients. Lock picking. Let's do lock. Either want to do lock picking or this one vigor. Let's do lock picking because we've already done something for help already. So yeah, we'll do lock picking. So start the game. Let's go. Do you want to criticise? Yes.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished.
I look good.
Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your
Something's
cousin is
silver.
nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Let's roll. Go and say goodbye to your mother. Quest, side quest. This game looks really interesting. Let's how we get our weapon out. I don't know why I get horrified from this game, but I just do. I get kind of weird that I get horrified.
Kurt. And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection. I'm not a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Let's go. How do we attack? Come on then, bro. Swing. Whoa. Hitting yourself. Not done. You lost. Pushing. news. Oh. Oh.
What a green.
Maybe that was supposed to happen.
Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the
He just kept swinging even though we were there.
to the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Pounds of these for technical pause techniques. Bang, let's put that there. As they go on and show him with the shield and the health bar. The skin's hit. Oh. Yep, he's that. Oh. Come on then, bro. Got him. Let's go. Fury. Meeting enemy loser balance. Okay.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Sure I'm hot. Yeah.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goats is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Där kommer min mother now. Mitt curtain for the palace. By your mother. Go.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
What's happening to your face?
I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak
Condition?
of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son is left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
I feel bad for her. Stuck in that room by herself with that illness, like what? Okay. What are we on? We're in the real world? We're in the real world.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
Yeah.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier.
Okay.
The transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me.
This is where I go.
This is your domain.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Companion team, other team.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Why did I get called Greenblood?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
Um,
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
I must leave you.
that's it. Right. Let's go see here. Go down here. And just talk to random people. What? Get the passerby. It's you pretty cool. Oh,
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
no. Okay. Go around this way. See. Not. No. It's called the Defender. Yeah. Where's that Defender mission? Hold up. What is that mission? Defender mission. Oh, that's not kinda big. Yeah, that's massive. We're only in this wee section. Yeah, what?
To my help! And death to the others!
Collect the loot. Ooh. Wow. Coins. And just see here. There's some better looks we did. Alright. Let's go window. Nope.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
I was a bit of an eager fighter. I think of it. Nope. There's always gonna be some secrets at the start of a game, I guess. I love open world games as well. Oh look. Gold coin, ammo, kill it all. There will be some secrets. Right, Kurt, you ready for this? Hello there.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Yes.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls.
Right.
But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Ask about...
Could you tell me anything about...
I'll never look at the ollies.
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminis and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
So that's about that answer about
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
Yeah.
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints.
Oh?
That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Right. Let's just go and do this.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
I must be going.
That's all.
Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Right. We'll follow that. Coin, God, yes. I want to do all the side quests just to get a bit of XP. Shut off.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
You're the vendor.
Your Excellency.
Lord Desade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame.
Why does everyone say that?
Well,
Everybody
that
says
is
that.
easy. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Right. The Bridge Alliance, Tiefredi. A bit of
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Right.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord Desade.
Right, Bridge and that. Right. Let's go here. Nungishi, Nungishi, Nungushi with a feather. I can't believe words. What the hell? That's good with a feather. The bender. I'll go this way maybe. Yeah. This isn't creepy at all. We just got a lot of loot that are out with that. I want to do the vendor mission first. To do before we move on. We might be able to get some stuff for them.
The merchant is there.
There we go. Speak.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start.
Look at that, oh my
you
word.
refused to honour the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honour the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is
Weapons,
inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honour that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right.
We're gonna have
He
to deal
told
with
me
them.
that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. Do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Threaten the prison sentence. It's a 50% chance. Let's go threaten.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this. To my help!
It's a fight.
Death to the others!
Come here, my
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Come here, my beauties.
Come on.
Stop! I beg of you.
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes. Don't hit me anymore.
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, good sir. I'll take
I
care of it
believe you.
immediately.
Him with a couple of swords, we get our money. And one got back. Right. So now where we gotta go?
Greenblood, do you need something?
No, I was what the CB
I must leave.
I got position. Let's go. Bandit's hat. Anything else does it right here? It's gotta be right.
To my help! Death to others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Careful, Greenblood! You're wounded! Move away! Things are about to...
Two ammo. 3 coins. Where's the other guy? There's one more guy. He's over in the corner. Holy shit. Right. What in good plan? You workbench. Crafting is you up your weapon in armor. Time to allow you to get pushing and top. You need in order to and then you have Playing anything yet? Probably not. Weird. Can't do anything yet though. Right. Okay.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion? Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Let's see what he got for. Oh, Rusty. You want weapons, master boys? Long blades. You know a lot of upgrades to get this stuff. Bro, this is insane. What power you got? Got a Galax. Hunting blunderbuss, yo.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Yeah. You good? Right. This looks like. Yeah. This baby got in a quartermaster.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. Now, sir, we shall do what's required.
We'll do that. Not die. We'll do that. Better die. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, thanks, my lord.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Ask for a demonstration. Yeah, let's call it bluff.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. In your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
His cart? Where's his cart?
To my help! And death to the others! Load your armor! Be careful! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Right, we're good. Robot. Help us, yep. Hit one. Do that. I want wax. Go. Okay. See here. On my shot. Go here. Call his bluff.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Show him.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
I wanna focus on this mission now. Go start it. Where are you at? That him? Nope. Is that the bar now?
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Ask about
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
Alright.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
See where this guy went. Coins. Where did this guy go?
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Where the fuck did this guy go? He just bounced. Coins. Shouldn't leave him coins about, man. What you want to hold. Can we go up? It says we need to go up. Maybe through here, yes. Through here, up here. Through here. Hello.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only
I
one that has
trapped
found
you.
you.
I
Have
followed
you seen
you.
the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Ask him, yeah.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
Yeah.
Well, you don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder. That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it?
Yeah.
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Arrest him. Yeah, we're gonna have to arrest you.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
Are we a cop?
I am finished. Sahin is going to throw me in the bottom of a deep cell, if not worse.
I don't care. Bring back. Yeah. Fast travel in this game, nice.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
Speak about the client.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Burren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon
But
be
two
joining the
application
island
boys
of
at home.
Terfredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
Oh.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
I thought you
Lord
here.
decided.
Go level 2. We gotta level up, let's go. I don't want to use any support, nope. I want to go to quest to get the punch of me back to now. Thanks. Try and find this smuggler. Yeah.
Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year?
Yep. What we got of that? Port.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Will you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Tier 4D? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. What will be your official title on Tier 4?
Come now, don't be... But I am there, but also your help.
It's always a privilege. I need to be leaving. I've quite...
Right. Let's go. There's on the button can't be of event be visual of that will be like
To my help! And death to the others! Broke your armor! Be careful! Things are about to get dicey.
grab it and celebrate. Result of that. Yeah. I get a lot of the blunderbuss every time you. So. We felt our health. Hey. Smuggling down there. Oi! Sell it! That creep around. Let's put on that smuggler. Is there a year way down there, like, for real? Go all the way around that way. Gotta be an easier way down there. There is.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide.
It's kind of like a bala.
You man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. Now I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set
aye,
a
Captain.
clear mind.
There's a lot they asked me. You asked about Cowboy, where did you see him for the last time?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Who are his close
This
friends?
Jonas. Does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is sea-born. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its members.
Okay. Ask for help.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said,
I would love this guy to be outside.
Smuggler just a while ago.
Smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In
Yeah.
the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Keep moving.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
No, dude.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Alright, let's go. No warehouses. There was something shiny in there I saw. There's a crap ton of stuff there. Go up. There might be other good thing upstairs. There is. My genius. Ammo. Not the way the chest for that. Ammo, like really? Nothing here. Nope. We open doors very aggressively in this game a lot, but there's something over here in this. And we don't get our stuff yet. We can't recruit. Because it's more armor. Snow gloves. Zodiac team. Let's do one of these. Do that. And we'll be hot. 20, 16. Loot chance 10%. You're right. Really good. Do that. And that is don't have anything. And that. Back don't have anything. Kurt has the best stuff. Yeah, but you paralyzed. You have good stuff. What are you up to? So what cool. Right, let's go. We got 2.5 things of armor now. Let's go, yeah. Let's go around this way. It seems really good trade that about he begin to like it. Right. North Prison.
I've seen a few. Are you the smuggler?
This
you
is
snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question. If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing Thélème. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them.
I don't like doing that though.
That works for me.
I wish we had got a pet.
Your two Thelemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nords get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Please.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Right. I don't know if we done the right thing or not. But yeah. Right.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
Loot. Let's go. Why did all these shelters have 2 coins? Like, what? Like, where is he? Right. Up the stairs.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us.
Historian.
Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings?
Yeah.
Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
The research.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of St. Mateus? The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Mateus.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Mateus and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Mateus to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
There's skip floor. I'll be right back, guys. I need to toilet.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition
After we
won't
get...
chase us into the den of their
I hope.
enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you had discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I'm gonna let it go. Let's go to speak to the Bridgerland ambassador.
We could have a word with the good Dr. Sahi,
Yeah.
the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador,
They're
you
kind of
will need to refrain
misunderstood
from that
people.
sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
I'll be right back. I need to toilet like badly right now. So, be right back. Right, I'm back. So let's go to talk to Dr. Sabine. However you pronounce it. And let's see if we can get these guys off. Because they really get came across something. Like fast travel there. Let's see. Where is it? It's up here. Any hands up there? There is. There's a chair. 4 there. Right. We got so many potions in there. What is that inside thing? Normally up here somewhere. I don't even know if we're going right there. I think we are. Yeah, this looks familiar. And we go up here. Yeah. This guy, yeah. Right, that's...
Lord de Sade.
Ask for help for the historian, yeah.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Telema, and it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing.
Yes.
Where are they to be found at this time?
Let's go.
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Yes.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Please.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Lord de Sade. Lego.
We owe you our lives.
Yes.
We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart.
Illegal coins, yeah, let go.
But that doesn't bother me.
Inform
I
them.
wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
No,
It would
no.
seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Right. Where we gotta go now? So if we go back away, yeah. Yeah, under here. This was the guy we had to help. Yes, I remember
Good day,
now.
Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Report this ship. Yeah.
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
After I heard the case they made for themselves, I decided to let them escape.
What are you saying?
They convinced me that your accusations have nothing to do with heresy, and that their only crime was discovering historical truths denied by Ptolemy.
And you gave credence to the lies preferred by these blasphemers. Their historical truths are nothing but nonsense, fabricated to undermine the foundations of Ptolemy. The simple act to have
I don't like this guy.
such horrors proves the fact that they
All
are
I know,
heretics.
no name.
I fear that your youth and kind heart has blinded you, de Sade. That is a shame. I was expecting more from a young legate who seemed sensitive to our magic.
This is leave.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Level up again, Lego. No, level up, Lego. Found 100 blades. Two points. Let's do 100 blades. Let's do this. Also do fire and down as well. Right. See what we can do now. So we're do that. On my way, people. I'm like using bottom of flesh.
So, you still haven't found your cousin?
I want to get like the level
Have no fear.
5.
I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Ask about the port.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that.
Oh.
All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If
If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to.
Yes.
My
Well,
quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 3D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
no.
Sorry, Kurt.
But
At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
okay.
Be back
Wait.
soon, Captain.
Inform the porters. Even the warehouse again. Physically, this place.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's
Just-
take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Right. Looking for documents. Gotta be in here, right? Yeah. There we go.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Now where to go?
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
How to inform the porters. Where? It's not a wee bit hard to traverse. Yeah, well, for this now. Hey, bro, you got some new crates?
Sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Let's go, President. What they got? We're gonna need to sort the got back. Where is this guy? The wood form. God. Where the fuck is this now? Embassy. Tavern. We are accepting them, but it's not doing them much. Wait, I know where it was. Yes, I know where it was. Because this is the back of his place, so we go right near. He should be right. He should be right there, yeah.
Did you get what you came for? Leave me now, please.
You were the guy, but they want me to do that. Hell. Right. Let's just do this for the time being. What was it? It seems to remind me of Assassin's Creed Syndicate a wee bit. He looks like a zombie right there, so he does. Not even joking.
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch you.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Yeah. Hold on. We need to do a whole loop back by the door. Okay. Run. Gotta loop all the way back round. Here we go. Are you the guy we're looking for?
Good day.
Not your
Someone
baby.
told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Ask about the cabin boy. Ask about the last time she saw
When did you
him.
last see
Yeah.
him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Okay. Ask to be alone.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Okay.
What does Jonas do in his free time?
when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
Is he kind of weird?
Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should.
Okay.
The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guess, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be going. Farewell.
That wasn't much help. Is it Lauro? Yeah. We'll put him in a wee minute because I need to go remember that one on coffee and get my supper. Be right back. Right guys, we're back. Sorry it took a bit longer than expected, but yeah, let's get it. Right now, what have you got to say about?
I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 death winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Taken? By who?
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You'd think my story is nothing but myth too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
What?
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Yeah. Right. Let's go.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Yeah. That's a bit.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You shouldn't jest. At least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
Asks about... No.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Right.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell.
Okay.
I've played with the 3 of them.
Ask about the cowboy? Yeah.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Yeah, well...
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Right. Go see this wealthy merchant. Yeah. We need to go... Yeah. Go up here. Turn here. There we go. Love the way we just walk in the people's houses.
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Okay. And the other house. Is that you, madam?
Might I help you, sir?
I need to be going. Farewell.
No, that is not your lady. Are you the lady of the house?
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here.
So I've heard.
I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
He's probably your
See,
son.
Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your...
son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
Yeah.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Ask whether or not I've seen your son.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
Yeah.
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand
really?
why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Can we look any of her stuff? Nope. There's a very fat detail, I will say that for you though. But I'll be on my way. Very small heads as well. Only up to down dirt. What if the cooking stuff? What do we need to go now? All the way back down to Captain Vasco. Right, let's go. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like a yo-yo here. Here we are. Come on, Vasco. What do you know about your contract?
So, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy.
You'll get me now,
I'll have to do without.
Ask about inquire on Madame Fortune.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut.
It kind of makes
Our
sense,
shelter is
man.
home. We are his only family.
But that makes sense.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us?
Right.
Anyone who's not a Naut?
Sir de Corsinian is a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Let's go up here.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Will you be in need of my help in any way?
Yes, I would. Yeah.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nauts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Right, now we need to go back to the Fontaine house. This is a lot of back and forth, but I'll do it because it's the really start of the game. Might get us a good amount of XP. I hope it does. If it doesn't, I will be really disappointed. Yeah, we just go up here and go right. Hello again, madam.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
I'm sorry to do this, but we need your son.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his will by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough! With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
Kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he is a Nort that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the Prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret threatening that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
Find out where to free Jonas. Hopefully this is the last part of this mission.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. You're one of the prince's relatives.
It might be. Right.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Right.
Sir de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The Prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her.
Oh yes, I will.
I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Are we able to walk on and get them? So,
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
yes.
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seemed so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that.
I agree.
My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Right. Inform Captain. Where's that to? It's a nice. No. I'm gonna find a way out here. Right, cool, we can climb that. Right. Let's go down to the captain and wrap up this mission. That was quite a long mission right now. I'm sure there's a better way around this map already.
So, you still haven't found your cousin?
Nope. But I found your cabin boy.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Go.
Be back soon, Captain.
Right, let's leave. Almost level 4, let's go. Right, now we do mission. The Great Departure, free Constantine. I want to do this, but I don't know how. This drinks. Is this going to show up on the map yet? No. It ain't. Then get messengers MIA. We'll do this. Free Constantine. I would really love some more potions, if at all possible. We check here. Right.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
More chest. Please have something good in it.
It's blocked. It's not possible just now.
Right. So we gotta go in the front door then. Right.
To my help, and death to the others!
We need so much damage now. Also. Right. Health potion, yes. I'll let you see. Take that. Right. Let's go here. Nothing right here, does it? strength. Let's see. Well, what's not picking. Vigor, charm, Zoe. We'll do that. Okay. On the path to pilot, Constantine Variable. Uncle Constantine will be in Bruno. Tell you how many down here. I'm going to search this whole place from top to bottom. This is where we could have come in. And look what we could have found. Look for theirs. Health potions, yes. Yes, sir. Look that. Fury potion, yep. 5 coins. Finally we're getting up with the coin a wee bit. And more bad guys around here, nope. I'm gonna load the health potion. That's what I like.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress! Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
Well, I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me. He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he? He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
That's cool. Companion equipment. Select continent menu. Unequip with the outfit. Oh.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Do that. Nothing that is totally. Nothing really better than what we got. Hold on, whoa, don't want to get back, I want to get me out. Yo, wait, whoa. Very natural. I'm not a jolly shoot. But right, that's all. I look scruffy, you guys look slick, but that's about your team soon. But where's he now? Tell your company right or raise that there. Yeah. I don't know if I am ready, but we're gonna wait. We are gonna wait. I'm only level 4 with what to do that other quest. Maybe we still can't. Hold up. No. It doesn't look, does it even look here on the map? No. Do that one. That's all. I'll get it like I'll be able to say every time I pass him. He actually does, it's scary. This way. We're about to head in here and let's get it.
So, Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed
I have missed come on board.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
upon. Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
That's just
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tir Freddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nords are strange, but the lovely
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it!
Oh my god!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
This is a first boss battle.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Hopefully we're not going anywhere. Is that just cut?
Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
No, it's still alive. Come on. Go do that. And that. We're dead. Oh, low lock savior. We survived long enough. The bosses in this game seem really easy, I'm not gonna lie. We get shot him a few times, stop them. You just gotta watch it for that fault, can't you? This roll. Just see here. Codex. Equipment. Yeah, does more damage. Ah, that's how the place fat. Okay. So I wonder if we drop this guy, can we? But I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something like really that you know. Now that we know where to place traps.
Have a nice day, sire.
Right, actually. Just skip all the cutscenes, skip everything that we just saw, and get rid of the battle.
Sir? Constantine Dos. Are you ready?
Permission to board the ship.
Yep.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
That's
I'm so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience.
There we go. What? Anyway, we're there. Bruh. Scroll on. Yeah. Right. I mean, just shivering
Such a
down
pleasure to see. Have you seen anything to your liking?
Bye. With 233. Nothing better than what we have. Well, this is better than what we have. But not a major jump up. I'm putting it on white paint. Do 7. And we'll buy ammo. We'll buy 4 rounds. Yeah. What the bomb there? Shooting cocaine. I don't want to tell anything that over. I really want to cover these up. I think we'll destroy wherever it is. So good to me now. Carbon set. May just have to keep up his story. Right, control. So we've got loads of health now going into this fight. So hopefully we'll be able to do something. Wonder if we can craft it. Probably not. Okay, we'll have it there. Nope. Oh shoot.
Sir?
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tierfret.
Enchanted as...
Are you ready?
We should be able to set...
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. Do you have any farewells to...
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tierfret. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days.
Come now. Let's lend them a hand.
More. One more shot. Yes, we got it. Just had to use that gun a lot. Put it one at the head, yes. Bang! We're so badass. Shouldn't take that long.
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Yep.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Absolutely epic. Right, that. Half up. Right, so we're going now.
Gentlemen.
I feel like it's going to be a bit of a problem.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely, he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
We're setting sail for travel month.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Right. So we're leaving the Scotland now and going to the end that we've been talking about this whole not this. But no, I'm really liking this game, guys. Not gonna lie, it's liking it so far. I knew that was going to be a ball battle, kind of. That's why I wanted to shoot up. Right. Try to find that page. Level 5 we are. Whoa. Greedfall. So that there what we got with the prologue kind of thing.
What a charming welcoming.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you are quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I'm truly sorry this doctor should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords.
Doctors.
Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are! To your health. Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Okay. Bath to recruit. We have two companions now. Kurt is level 6. Agility level 9 accuracy. Kurt's just yacked over.
Desarde, can I do anything for you?
Well, he's
You
not.
seem to be mad at me for some reason. Do you still resent the fact that I called your ship a boat?
No, it has nothing to do with that. Nobility makes me uncomfortable. I'm sorry if I was rude.
Come on. I'll be right back in the toilet. Again, coffee is in my blood. I'm gonna get it tonight. We're back. Do this
I
one.
can't blame you. Most nobles are tiresome. I hope that I've managed to change this poor first impression of me.
You have? I was wrong about you. You are different. I should have realized that sooner. I hope you can forgive my manners. It was foolish of me. Did you want anything else?
Let's ask him how he became a Nord.
How did you become a Nord?
As you may have guessed, I am sea-given. I was given to the Nords when I was a little child, for a reason I ignore. I think I was originally from the congregation, but I have no memory of my family. I took my first steps on the deck of a ship. That's all I can remember. Did you want anything else?
No, we're
I must
good.
leave you.
But I'll remember. Oh, we got 2 skill board Lego. Let's friggin' go. What do we want to do? Oh, that sounds really good. Mobilize enemy. That's going to take 38 points. I don't really want to do that. 2 points. Ferocious attack. I don't know. I want to do this. I don't know if that's ooh. Do this. It was good to roll. Let's roll, boys. I got an army behind me now. Where do we want to go? The power. Gallons hits become more easy to see. Craftsmanship. Let's do that. That's an important one, right? Right, let's go. The palace we go. As you can see here, we've only one other mission there, but we're probably a little bit of the that because glitched a bit here. Or maybe we didn't do it right. I don't know, but going to the city. This is amazing. Let's just look at the map right now. So we gotta go all the way up over here. There's a merchant right there ahead. Warehouse C, Warehouse B, probably in Warehouse A, yeah. Right. It's gonna be decently good outside. What's this?
Excellency, welcome back to my modest shop. It is an immense honor for me to be of service to such noble clientele. What might I do for you?
Ask about.
How has trade been here? You seem a little off the beaten track.
It is true that we are far from the continent, but we trade a great deal with the other cities on the island. Believe me, to keep our stocks replenished, we take advantage of every ship, no matter its origin. It did take us a while to get things set up properly. We had to convince the Nords not to take advantage of the situation, which was no easy task, and to persuade our associates from other nations that they would also benefit from the trade. But in the end, we are all making profit for the greatest satisfaction of our clientele.
I hate the way he says clientele. But you have for sure. You know, not going to be buy much. I mean, how? Yeah, you're getting nine. And you're a wee bit there that back hope. I own Savage, we'll buy 3. Yeah, we'll buy 3. I'll put up 10 of those. Right, that'll do. That will do. Indeed. Find this wall. This is the power. You can tell by just the sheer size of it.
Atuai, sien sradi dao quint. Da gudach me in.
Attention, soldier.
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny.
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
So you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass! Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
Just who on those? I like this guy better because he got a bigger weapon and he got more health. Yeah, we'll move him. Hopefully we can get him back at some point. Wow. This place is awesome. Like quite literally, this place is dope.
There you are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is Dimal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike, you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Telemann to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Alliance, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horror. We have already lost so many souls.
Okay.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there is a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Look at him sitting on that throne. See what we...
Cousin, what can I do for you?
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his usual disdain. As for my mother, you know her. She's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed my absence.
Any news of your parents?
No, my father's next. As for my mother, she's probably too...
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Right, that's cool. Magic. Yeah, we'll keep her. Let me just see something. Look what you do it. We can't go higher. See what's in here. Nothing special. Help.
Locked.
But guess what?
I don't have the key.
It's like a man or something. I've been on sweet. Right. I'm just trying to look for stuff right now. Nothing notable. Nothing there. Go for this out. Sorry, Constantine, but I gotta do this, bro. And there was law for revolution here. Like, what? There was just an empty room. Right, cool. I love the way we open the door, like, two arms and stuff like that. You look at me, sir. Yeah.
Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchant's travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. One more thing. Do you remember that gigantic creature that you defeated in Serene? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. An accident was inevitable. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island. Your uncle wishes to know more about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The road to knowledge is long and difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, Desaga.
Right. Time to half dinner. Sorry about it, guys. I've got chocolate on my stick. That sounds so wrong. But yeah, it's okay now. Fine. Right, is there really nothing in here? There is. I just saw a rat. I'm not joking. There's some family videos in here. God. What's this? Is this like a library or something? I don't really want to start anything too big because I'm going to wrap this up in about 15 minutes, guys. But let me just see here. We got that and whoa, that's a lot of bitches. And so is that. Yeah. I'm not about to do that yet. Make the village, make the town governor, let's do that. So when That's cool right away. Well, this is this mission, yes. Let's go. Go do that. First. And then we'll do the other thing. Hop over this.
I need a bit of practice.
Oh.
I need a bit of practice.
Damn it. Very good in this, boys.
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt.
Manfred! Still a quartermaster?
Always, as you can see. What can I do for you?
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why is that? They're already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A coloured mark will stick out for them to find, but they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
This mission keeps on going. The mission that keeps on giving.
How are we to know in which warehouse we'll find this damn cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
I want me some good loot. Come on. Give me out good. This sword as well. Got a piece of good loot here somewhere. Not bad. Could have been better, but nothing here. Help me start. Check all these rooms. Rooms. Yeah, I thought that better let it set you. Hey boys. You really don't have anything for me, like what? I'm a guessing you don't have anything. Rude. Nothing here. back here. Through here. Whoa, where's the big one? Gold coins. Sweet. Aha! You have to look. Are you serious? Shucks. You really, if you got a picture games, you have to look at it every little quality. That's so. I see what I love about RPG games. We need a game. This is a room, but yeah, because this chest thing about it. I think that one too. Not picked. So, we're going to level up a bit. No. There's a lot of level 2 chests in here, okay. Not a lot, there's only like 2. But they get up some really good gear. Wait a second, there's a dive. This. Gotta be some stuff down here at their head. Right. Please don't let this be a fail. And is that somebody sleeping or is he dead? I think he might be dead. You dead, bro? Yeah, I think you guys are there. I think this is like whenever they die there. Right? I don't know. Every time I'm in a room, everybody gets up. I feel so welcome. Please let me be here somewhere. Why are there no chests anymore? What? Good corner. Oh, he's healing it, like. Coin tavern. Fetch me a drink, or don't. I think we've already been through here, yeah, we have, I think. Yeah, this looks familiar, yeah. Right, let's just head back. Out. Right. Oh my. Yes. Yeah. Right. Time is it? Right guys, I think that's going to be a good place to wrap this part 1 up. Right here. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.